It's Marley from the Energy Boutique with your energy forecast for Sunday, June 22nd. So the moon in Taurus energy is going to go void, of course, at 9:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're shifting into Gemini energy at 10:58 p.m. again Eastern Standard Time. So the interesting dynamic here is, of course, the transition from Taurus energy to Gemini energy. We're coming out of the physical body, out of the present moment, because of this Taurus energy grounding and anchoring us into the materialistic realm. And we're moving up into the headspace. And, well, you may remember just a couple of days ago, we were all up in the headspace because we were in Gemini season. Typically speaking, when we move into a new season and then we experience the moon kind of moving into the energy that we just left behind, this is a little bit of an emotional recap, if you will. Now, granted, Gemini season was hard on the head. Gemini season was very divisive, very, very hard on that headspace because we've been challenged with new ideas, new information, new perspective. We were presented with choice points. And of course, now that we are kind of on the other side of things, specifically speaking, the solstice gateway, now we have a lot to kind of process, if you will. And if you took a listen to the ascension forecast for this week, you would know that we have a very turbulent week coming at us because we have to kind of cleanse and purify ourselves from the junk and the gunk, the emotional, spiritual, karmic residue of the old world that we just left behind. And so the moon shifting into Gemini energy is going to help us emotionally process a lot of the things that popped off in Gemini season that we weren't able to even sit with, emotionally speaking, because of all that air energy pushing us up in the headspace, pushing us to kind of think through the way that we were feeling. There was a lot of intellectualizing going on in Gemini season. And so this is going to be a very interesting time to kind of get that heart and head in alignment. With all of that being said, there are 13 different aspects popping off here today. 9 of those aspects are going to involve the moon. So the moon in Taurus is going to semi-square, creating a little bit of tension and conflict with the sun now in this Cancer energy. Anytime that the sun and the moon are coming together, there's going to be an aha moment. There's going to be a level of awareness of what we want, what we need, what we desire, and what we need to do to get it. Because this is not the greatest interaction, we're going to learn all of those things by what we don't want, what we don't need, what we no longer want to experience, what we no longer desire, what we have to do to break free from all of these things.